Janet Jackson. When I was 17, I did what people told me. Did what my father said and let my mother mold me. But that was long ago. Control. Okay. Now I went into that big intro because we all seem to think that we're in control of something. God is in control, okay? That's the reason why we go to him for direction. Some people see God as her, so we go to her for direction. The reason why is because we have no idea what's going on in the realm around us, okay? Sometimes we think we know everything, but we know absolutely nothing. And we think we have control over something. Absolutely not. But what we do have the ideas, and we do have our wishes. We know what we want, we know what we'd like, so we can ask for it, okay? And we can be receptive to what's going on in our circumference. We can be receptive to the things that are unfolding in our lives, okay? You say you want something. You say you want a piece of rhubarb strawberry pie. I don't know, but you said you wanted it. Now you have it. Now what? Everyone wishes for certain things, and when you finally get it, do you know what you're going to do with it? That's another thing. We all have our own goals in mind. We all have the things in which we want to accomplish. But at the same time, while we're wanting all of these things, this is the reason why it's important to write those goals down and figure out exactly what it is that you want to do with it, how you want to do something with it. You know, I think I told you guys a long time ago, when I was in my freshman year of college, I was trying my hardest to, well, it wasn't when I was in California, when I was in New Jersey, okay? So since there is a difference here. I wanted to help the homeless, and I wanted to really feed the homeless. I said, if I feed them, they'll let me interview with them. And the first woman told me, she said, oh no, honey, you're gonna pay for this. Ain't nothing for free. You're gonna learn that in college if you ain't already know it. And I'm like, lady, and then the girl who was hanging out with me at the time, she said, you know, she's just a college student. She was like, and she better off than me. You know, and the lady had a lot of attitude, but at the same time, she was speaking her truth. You can't get upset with a person for speaking their own truth. Everyone has their own opinion, right? And while they have their own opinion, you have yours. So she wasn't going to do it. And I didn't have the money to buy McDonald's. I had stayed up all night cooking because I thought feeding them would allow me to have a talk with them. Later on, there was a guy who came and he didn't want any of my food. He said he'll just speak out and say whatever he felt he wanted to say. But everyone has their own opinion. And sometimes we don't always want to accept it because sometimes it could be painful. Sometimes we just don't want to hear it. And sometimes we're going through our own stuff and we don't need one more thing to occur. We don't need one more thing to be said, you know? And that's why we're individuals, having our own experience on this earth. And while we are having these experiences, we do want to embrace some of them, and we do want to learn from and grow from them, right? So even though we think we have control over something, and even though we know that we do have choices that we can make, we're not totally in control of everything. So that's the reason why we have to look to God for the importance of growth and for the importance of our health, okay? So you want help? Ask God, okay? Sometimes we have a problem, we want to vent, we want to talk to other people about it, but when you talk to the other person, they might hear you, but they can't really give you what you need and what you want like God can, okay? So let's remember, God can do it, okay? So that's been my word. This is Indigo Moon. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy.